For more on this, we bring in Howard Samuels. He's an addiction treatment specialist and founder and CEO of the Hills Treatment Center. Welcome.
Thank you.
Howard, can you talk to us about the transition going from a sober house back home? I mean, you're going back into the real world. Your set of problems are still there waiting for you. How big of a challenge would that be, especially for a celebrity like Wendy Williams?
Well, first of all, it's a huge challenge for everyone that leaves a sober house and going back into their life. And it really depends on a number of factors. One, is she going to a 12-step meeting every day? Does she have a sponsor in the 12-step program? Is she using a very strong sober recovery network? All those things are priorities. If she doesn't have that together, then the prognosis is not going to be good.
Seemingly, you would have to have a strong support team, friends, family, lots of people around you pushing you in the positive direction here. What about, this is a person who talks about other people's gossip, per se, for a living, and now her information, her gossip is out there, and now she's filed for divorce. How heavy is that, having to deal with, her news being out front and center, and then having to deal with a public divorce? Will that be a strain on her recovery time?
Well, I think it will be a strain, but the important thing is for all celebrities or high-profile people, it's important because they are high-profile to talk about it publicly, so there isn't gossip about what's really going on. I mean, I take my hat off to Wendy for being so open on her show. It's very important to be open and honest and not have that shame and that guilt of secrets and hiding what's really going on. That's all part of a healthy recovery process.
Do you think, obviously celebrities, when they come forward and they're dealing with real life situations and problems like normal people deal with, them coming out and forward, does that help others kind of get through their problems?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm a big believer in that with high-profile celebrities. If they're going to choose that life, then I really believe they need to use that to be leaders in being able to show other people how it's done and be a leader in recovery, so that way they can help their fans, not live in the dark or live in, secrets or shame or guilt. It's very important to come out of the closet with your addiction and be honest and authentic. That is really, what this thing is all about, because there are so many people struggling with addiction and alcoholism in our country. We need to be open and honest about that. Just like I'm 34 years clean and sober, I used to be a heroin addict, and I'm going to tell everyone about that because it's important for other recovering people or people that are still using to get help.
I think, too, anytime you spread the news like that, people around you will hold you accountable so you can stay strong and you don't have relapses and things like that. Howard Samuels, thank you so much for your expertise.
You're welcome.